What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 14 of the Maple-Baum podcast. Mark, you know what it is. Are you fucking ready, my guy?
You're expecting me to yell, huh? Well, I'm not. Let's start the podcast now.
You're right. Now I'm gonna yell. Let's go!
I'm
And here we
oh,
go.
but
Episode
talking over
14.
it. 14. We've had a weird, strange week.
Yes.
Tragedy happened on Tuesday.
Oh,
It
yeah.
bummed everybody out. The recall didn't go through. Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, I forgot.
You're dumb.
Norm
so
Macdonald. Norm Macdonald died.
Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck I laughed at. What the fuck? I was like, yeah, Norm Macdonald died. Whoop.
I think it's because you're laughing at your dumb joke that you did.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
Yeah. Do you imagine me, like, I was going on my way to Disneyland when I discovered that, and I was fucking, that sucked.
This is what happened with me. If you guys don't know, you can already tell just by how I sound. He was my biggest influence in comedy.
He always talked about, like, that was his favorite. Like, me, everyone knows Steve Martin, Robin Williams, always, like, every time I talked to him, he would always mention Norm Macdonald. Like, he always would.
And so I found out this way. I was like, I was doing my shitty job that I don't like, right? I can't mention on air. Anyway, I looked at my phone and I got 2 texts on there and just 2 different people like, hey man, I'm sorry to hear about Norm. And I was like, oh shit, I already knew. I was like, he's probably dead. But I was like, oh man, he probably killed himself.
Oh,
right?
So that's how you figured it out? Was through somebody telling you?
Yeah, just someone texting me. You know, like on the preview screen on your phone.
Yeah.
You know, where you can't read the whole text, but you just see it and you just go, hey, sorry about Norm. So 2 different people said sorry about Norm, and I was like, it's Norm Macdonald. He's dead. And I was like, that's what I guessed. And I was like, he probably killed himself, right? And that's just what I thought. And because he just seemed a little sad the last few years, in my opinion. He seemed a little out of it and a little off.
Well, it makes sense now.
Yes. So then when I read the news that I was like, no, he was battling cancer in private, and he didn't want it to be a burden on his family, and he didn't want the audience or anybody to think of him differently when he was doing his comedy. He didn't want any of that attention. He didn't want that kind of attention at all.
That's fucking badass, dude.
Yeah.
Me, if I get cancer again, I'm milking that shit. Like,
Yeah,
that's just me.
Me too. Yeah,
like,
we're bitches.
That's what I'm saying. That's a fucking man right there, dude.
We're gonna do videos. We're gonna do little interviews and
dude,
whatever
I had
the hell.
cancer when I was young and I barely remember it, and I'm milking off of it now, like with my stand-up act. Let alone this man is going out and doing what he fucking loved, and just didn't want to burden anybody. Like, that's just amazing.
Any other comic, they would have mentioned it, or they would have done interviews, or they would have made a fucking documentary, or whatever the hell. With him, he didn't want anybody to know it, and he did it in private. And when I heard that just fucked with me. Like, I was just like, God. Even the next day, I was like, I was at work, and I was getting prepared, and I can't really say what I was doing, but I was outside. I was early in morning outside. And when I was doing it, I just literally was just like, and fuck, he's dead. Like, it just pissed me off. And this was a guy that he never went for the easy jokes, ever. And it made me think to myself, like, what the fuck have I been doing? You know? Like, I got tired of this trying to make the whole crowd happy bullshit. So I just started writing some shit that I just want to do. But it bothered me. And he's gone. I don't want to get all sad and emotional, but it sucked. I always thought I was going to meet him one day, and I never will. But, man, that one bugged me.
Yeah, that was, like, I am really, like, I know, like, he was more of a bigger deal to you. Like, that was like me with Robin Williams. I always thought one day I would meet him, or, like, get to see him live, and I never got to, which sucks. And now we can't fucking see Norm, which sucks.
I got to see him live.
You got to see him live at least? That's cool.
Yeah, I was in San Jose Improv. It was my first big comic I've ever seen before. I think
Oh,
it's
wow.
my only fucking big comic I've ever seen before.
I've only seen
But
one big comic, I think, so far.
we hanged out. We didn't hang out. I wish, but no, me and my buddy we hanged out in front of the
Oh, you
after.
told me this story.
We were waiting like groupies, like, oh
Yeah.
man, hopefully he shows up and soon, and all this other shit. And then he never did. But he was like, he did all new material, and he just was like, hey everybody, this is new material, so it's gonna suck. This shit's gonna suck, but in 6 months it's gonna be good, you know. So half of his jokes did not work and half didn't.
But
And
that's the beauty of it, right? Like
yeah,
him being up front and like it's also so surreal, like seeing a comic that you respect so much like that, like work, because
yeah,
you're like when we bomb as little comics, we're like, man, we're not funny, we're not going. It's like no, the big guys struggle too. Like they have
no,
to.
he likes it when a joke doesn't work. I've
Yeah.
heard many stories where if they don't laugh, he's like good. He finds it funny.
Yeah.
There's compilations where it says Norm likes it when the crowd boos. So when he'll say a joke, like one of the jokes he said on that damn Weekend Update was like fucking brutal. It was basically, like they have the video image of whatever the fuck it is behind them, you
Yeah.
know? So basically, it was a picture of Bill and Hillary Clinton, right? And he just goes and goes, hey, everybody, it's a picture of the President of the United States and first bitch. And, like, you want to talk about a joke. Like, nobody else would do that. Nobody else would just blatantly say,
No.
and first bitch. Like, he hated the Clintons. He hated the women on the... His appearances on The View are the best shit ever. Because he hated those women, and those women hated him. Barbara Walters is your 6th grade teacher that you complained about last
Oh,
week.
hang on. By the way, I wanted to mention this. I don't wish death upon anybody. I am a comedian. I'm bullshitting, okay?
All right, don't worry about it. Did people
But
give you
I would
flack for
kill
that
it.
clip?
No, but I can see it happening because it sounds like, because I'm so in the moment. I'm doing a character, folks. I don't actually wish death upon anybody, okay? And another thing I forgot to mention, like 2 podcasts ago, we talked about Nickelodeon with the feet pick stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about? I
yeah.
fucked up the names. It's not Dan Povenmire, it's Dan Schneider. Which Dan Povenmire is the guy who created Phineas and Ferb, and he is really cool.
Yeah, leave that man alone. Yeah, don't leave
I
him alone.
got the
Yeah.
Dans mixed up. I wanted to address that too, by the way. Okay, that's all I had to
Rest.
say. Is I don't
Yeah.
wish death upon anyone, and it's Dan Schneider, not Dan Povenmire is amazing. I love him. Follow his TikTok. Anyways, continue.
I was just mad about Norm dying. I said this to my brother. I was like, man, why couldn't it have been somebody like Bert Kreischer? Why is it got to be Norm?
Hey, don't wait. It was fucked up, man.
I don't know. And then after the next day, then I finally did do a Norm joke. I was like, man, I was telling my friends, man, we no longer live in a normal world.
Oh my god. Ugh.
But his jokes were just so like one of the jokes was just like he was just like so rumor has it that Madonna dated Dennis Rodman and she'd cover him in chocolate and lick it all off, including some of his blood, which this proves that she's just an absolute whore. And he just shuffle his papers and just go on to the next. It's like just shit that
Yeah.
he just would do it, and it caught people off guard, and it would anger some people. He would get half laughs and half boos, and I was
It's
just like,
fun, man. Like he was having a ball. That's awesome to
But-
think about.
I don't know. He's just one of my heroes. And he wasn't like an edge lord, so he just want to go on stage and just say shocking and crazy stuff.
Yeah.
That time he did the Bob Saget roast, you've heard about that, right?
Yeah, I haven't watched that. Dude, it's on. Oh, I'm gonna watch that tonight. Actually, probably after this.
The producers told him before the show, "Hey Norm, we want you to be shocking tonight, okay?"
Yeah, those
Like-
roasts can get pretty shocking.
So he's like, "Okay, I will." So he took like an old joke book from the 50s and just did old bullshit jokes.
I know what you're talking about. It's been a minute since I've seen that. Man, I want to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it after this. I'm gonna just because.
Anyway, I'm gutted that he's gone. I teared up twice. I'm not kidding. I'm not doing
Oh
that for
yeah,
emotional reaction. I teared up twice thinking about it,
yeah.
especially how he went out. It was awful.
That's a fucking
Um,
warrior way of going out.
that is the cool. That's the most honorable, coolest way of just be. And eerily, he did an interview where he was mentioning this, where an actor, this old fart actor, he was in this movie and he was riddled with cancer, and he got nominated for an award and he didn't win the Oscar, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he said if he would have mentioned that he had cancer while he was doing that movie, he would have won the Oscar, and he didn't want to go about that way.
See,
Uh,
that's kind of true. It just depends on how your ego is. The man had such a great.
he didn't give a shit.
That's what I meant. He
Yeah.
had that mentality, which I think a lot of people should have, where it's like he wants to be remembered for the shit that he did, and not for like
The notoriety and
yeah.
all the roles and all this and all this other horse shit.
Like if he wins shit, it's because of his actual craft and not because he had cancer or because of, like he's like, nah, I didn't need anything. I don't need your sympathy.
Yeah, he didn't want it. He didn't want the.
And that's a fucking
fake,
like it just that like
he didn't.
man, it's crazy.
He lived a life of non-pretentiousness, and the last thing he ever wanted to do was pander and get fake reaction. So anyway, man, it fucking pisses me off. This one gutted me. This is the worst one. I mean, I said the worst loss in comedy since Farley. But I would probably say the worst loss in comedy since Patrice O'Neal, because Patrice was about ready to skyrocket. And he just died when he was like, I think 40 years old. So he had more to give, you know? But still, this one fucked with me. I didn't like it. I know he got all the admiration in the world from everybody and all the comics and stuff. But I don't know. I don't even think he would even want post-death admiration. It just seemed like that would be the last thing he would want. But he deserves it.
I seen an interview. He talked about it, and it made me laugh. He goes, "You always see." He was saying, "He's like, you always see comedians be like, hey, if I ever die, I want you guys to have fun and joke. I don't want to see no crying." He goes, "No, fuck that." He's like, "I want you guys to care. I want you guys to be sad." He goes, "This is my day. If I'm dead, you better be sad about it." That's what he said.
That's what he said?
Yeah, like there's an interview about it. Somebody posted it saying like.
So he was personally like, look. Go to hell. It's my day. I want you to be sad about it.
That's what he said. He goes, I hate those people that are like, oh, God, I want you guys to party. He's like, no, I'm fucking gone. You're like, be sad. He's like, be sad for me. He goes, you move on. But my funeral and stuff, he goes, like he was like, fucking, it's my day. Don't ruin it. Don't forget me. Like, I don't know if it was a bit, but like that's what he said in like one of his interview things.
Either way, I respect him either way. I was fucking bummed out as fuck when I heard that. I just thought, oh no. I thought maybe when I read the text, like maybe he's sick, or maybe he said the N-word and now he's canceled or something. But
I like how that, like, oh, just please be the N-word. Please be the N-word.
Just please, hopefully he said the N-word. Please, I don't want him to be dead.
No, man.
But he died, and he died the most honorable way, and he's my favorite of all time. And, you know, a lot of people are saying that, but he really was.
Yeah.
And it bugs me. I'm wearing this shirt it has nothing to do with them. I'm wearing this shirt as a tribute. Even though this is a shirt they wore in Married with Children.
Yeah.
Al Bundy started a fucking woman-hating club.
I just love, we'll talk about it. You want to talk about that right now, about what we just did?
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, that's about it. Louis C.K. is now my favorite living comic. He's going to be in Stockton at the Bob Hope Theater. I got to find a way in there before he dies. Man, I don't know. He might die next, man.
Yeah, it's like
we're running out of these. Huh? We're running out of these super hilarious, don't give a shit comics. You know, we're running out of them, and that's it.
I love that
that's
kind
all
of.
I gotta say. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, I'm scared because, like, you know, I never got a chance to see Robin Williams. The only comic that, like, my number one comic right now that's alive is Steve Martin, but he's in his 80s.
You better hurry up, man.
I had the one shot of seeing him in Reno, but I couldn't get the money in time. So I'm hoping.
Steal money.
Still money?
go. Hurry up and see him
Anyways,
before he's gone. I
I'm
mean
gonna
this.
try.
You got.
I am. I'm gonna
It's
try.
it. A friend of mine mentioned
Let
this.
me
He's
see
like,
if
man,
you
you got to watch these goats. You know, it was Michael Harbonia. He's like, I got to see David Tell. He's my favorite.
Oh, that's
like,
dope.
And so he's like, you got to watch these goats sometimes in person. You know how Michael Harbonia, he talks like a 10-year-old kid. He's trapped in a grown man's body.
I didn't think of it that way, but I'm actually looking up to see when's the next time he's performing, but I doubt it's going to be anytime soon.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's all the way out in fucking Nashville right now.
Fly over there now and watch your favorite of all time.
I like the name of it. Was called The Funniest Show. What do they called it? The tour, they're calling it The Funniest Show in Town at the Moment.
That's actually a great name.
The funniest
show in town.
That's what I want to do. I want Maple-Baum. If me and you get in our 70s, 80s, I just want to do stand-up as a duo where we just roast each other.
Hey, we'll do it. Yeah, when I'm 75 years old. Hey, Jordan, you're gay.
That's what I want. And you're like, there, I did it. And I'm like, what?
What? Frank, I don't know.
On a lighter note, we just did some stupid fun shit. You want to elaborate on you and Nick's plan and what we just did?
Okay, this was our good friend, Nick Michelson, who we recorded a podcast with, but he was so shit-faced drunk we couldn't air it the next day. It's a lost episode. Anyway, his idea was to do an open mic, but not just any open mic where it's at a bar or a coffee shop or wherever. No, this one is he wants to do it, call it a guerrilla open mic, okay? And the tagline is ambush the audience. So basically, he just wants to get a mic in a damn speaker somewhere, anywhere, unannounced, and just do an open mic in front of people.
Yeah, and that's what we did.
We did it. And we made sure it was in front of a whole bunch of people passing by us at a park.
80% of them didn't like us, but the 20% fucking loved us.
Yeah. And this whole weekend, it was basically fuck the Grape Festival weekend, and I fucked them a second time on the way out on Sunday.
By the way, I just uploaded it. You guys can go to my YouTube channel. I have a little vlog of us like setting up and telling a few jokes, which, by the way, it sounds a little bit off-putting when we're telling jokes because it's not like a comedy club where you're in front of an audience. It's like one or two people would walk by probably about like how many feet would you say they were in front of us? Like,
they're out 30, 40.
Yeah, 30, 40 feet. So like if it was a joke, it was like like very far away. So we'd go one by one, like, hey you sir, you look like this. Hey you, blah blah blah. Hey you. And it was mostly just a few chuckles, but it was a lot of fun. I honestly didn't know that's what was going to happen. I thought we were just straight up going to a park and seeing who would show up. And then I looked, I was like, why is there so many is this the Grape Festival? What are we doing? And then I realized we're performing next to the Grape Festival. So check out my vlog. It's called, I think I called it Stand Up Outside of a Festival. And yeah, it was fun.
We attacked. Well, look, we were like, we got nervous. We didn't know if we were going to get ticketed. We didn't know we were going to get arrested. We didn't know if it was going to get shut down. We were worried about homeless people, regular people getting pissed off at us.
Which, by the way, I was really sketched out because I thought we were going to do it like regular open mic style where we all go up and do like 5-7 minutes, whatever. But we ended up doing it one by one. Like if you thought of a joke or a roast, we'd hand it over to the comedian and go, hey, you, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Mark, here you go. But there's a playground next to us, and somebody lit it on fire. Did you see that?
Yeah, man. That's what you do with playgrounds, man.
It was legitimately just burnt to ash. And I was going to be like, oh, this is great. And then like a few feet next to it was a homeless man just sleeping on the ground. And I was like, this is going to be a fun mic.
That's what you do, man. That's what you do in these days. You light playgrounds on fire. You do that shit Michael Myers style, you know?
I like the joke I said. It's in the vlog. I put, I feel like parents just take their kids to the Grape Festival when they don't have enough money to take them to Disneyland. And
we did that.
Everyone's like, that's mean. I was like, what? And then Ryan's like, says the man who just came back from Disneyland, which was fun, by the way.
By the way, I did grab his mic and go, yeah, everyone go to your great value Disneyland.
Yeah, I wish I didn't get that on video, sadly.
But look, everyone should look. This was a Nick idea. He had this gory graphic of actual war image on the
I
flyer,
had
which
so much jokes about it, but I didn't want to say it to the random people. I was gonna say that I was gonna say a bunch of shit about the flyer. I was gonna be like, "Yeah, I only came here because I thought it was a Civil War reenactment. It turns out we're doing stand-up comedy." Like, if you look at the flyer, it's like has all these weird filters on it. It makes it look creepy. Like, it literally looks like a flyer for a Slipknot concert. Like,
yes,
it's so
yes.
fucking creepy looking.
When I saw the flyer, I was like, "What the fuck? That's stupid." And then later, like I was like, "That's actually pretty funny." It doesn't at all look like a goddamn comedy
But
fucking
I
open mic
feel like
flyer.
this could be Nick's thing. Like, to do open mics at random locations where we're not really welcomed, and
Yes,
just like it was a fun concept, and I feel like
this.
if we could do it in specific areas, it'll go over really well.
Well, we got to plan it out. We missed out on Stockton Con, so
Yeah,
that's done. So we screwed up on that one.
yeah.
But we'll see. Maybe maybe in front of like Stockton Arena when they're having one of those
Sports game.
lightning games or ports game or something
Yeah,
like that.
maybe.
Something. We'll
See,
figure it out.
that I think so I was talking to my roommate about it. She said technically what we were doing, there's nothing wrong because we were in a public park. But
Yeah.
if you're on, if we're like going to the ports game and we're on their premises, they can that's where we can get ticketed and shit.
I see. Okay,
So
so we got to be selecty choosy then.
Yeah, like you would have to go to public areas that's not disturbing the peace. So like if we went in front of a Walmart, you can get in trouble because you're on Walmart's premises.
I'll
Shit
say
like
this
that.
about us. I'll say this about us Stockton Lodi Comics. We're fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's why
We're
I honestly was like, fuck it. If I ever like, I've never gone to jail and I don't plan on it. But if I did, it'd be for comedy.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I'll say this. We're fucking. I know this is what, at one point, Nick said this. I was like, yeah, post that damn flyer. And he's like, yeah, but people are going to make fun of me. I was like, people are going to make fun of you? What the fuck are you talking about?
isn't that what being a comedian is for?
Yeah, who gives a shit? So anyway, we do all the crazy crap that those stupid people up north won't do. You hear that? You hear that? 916 area code? Yeah, that's right.
Fucking swear, man. I'm
Telling
just,
me one of those damn comics told me, yeah, you do too many misogynistic jokes. Oh yeah?
By the way, Mark, me and you need to go to LA together, man. I found a whole bunch of venues that me and you can do.
Is one on a Sunday?
Not on a Sunday. There is one I know of. I have to figure out where it's at though exactly. But if you go on a Friday or a Saturday, the Comedy Chateau, they have late open mics. But then like I can find one on this. Oh, there's one, but you have to bring people. That's the only thing.
We can't be a bringer one if we're on.
But
a
I'll
fucking
find. I get. That's like a good like a comedy like. Oh wait, yeah. What am I talking about? Yeah, I know of one. I know one on Sundays. It's every day.
All right. Yeah, we're doing a private conversation. We're gonna make this quick. Contact Elvin about that. There's something in the plans.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Anyway.
But anyways, yeah. There's a bunch of. I was in LA. I didn't do any mics. This time. Hang on. I'm lagging a little bit on my camera. All right, we're good. What the fuck? It keeps. No, don't do this to me right now, please. Okay. Oh, sorry. What was I saying? Yeah, I didn't do any mics this time because I had my girlfriend, my roommate, and her boyfriend, and we were there. It was all of our vacation, and I didn't want to drag them to to open mics and
Sure.
that. And we were in Anaheim, and you had to drive like 30 minutes back into Hollywood to do,
Yeah.
and it was like an hour after 5 p.m. like of traffic.
Right. Yeah.
So it would have been like too much,
Just say it. They were in the land of Disney.
Yeah, that was another thing, dude. I had my fucking watch on. I walked about maybe 12 to 15 miles a day at Disneyland, which holy fuck. Yeah, but once you eat it, dude, fucking, there's this. So we went. I know you probably
Question: do you ever get this? Do you get galding?
Galding?
You don't know. You don't know what galding is?
Uh-uh.
That's where you walk around in hot weather and your balls scrape against your legs so much it creates like a rash on the side of it.
I did it this time, thank God. But I've gotten it before. The only thing that we got was fucking. So me and my girlfriend, like we're huge Disney nerds and we really love it. So
I kept making fun of Disney the whole
yeah,
entire time
yeah,
at the Gorilla open mic, where I was just telling the parents, "Aren't you tired of Pixar movies? Seriously,
yeah.
especially the Toy Story 4 was the most mean. Come on, they did not need a Toy Story 4
I am okay. Here's what I say about Toy Story 4.
with
As
the
a Disney,
fucking toys
as
away."
as a Disney fan, I enjoyed Toy Story 4, but did we need it? No, we did not need it. Toy Story 3 was a perfect ending. It was, but Toy Story 4, it had a good story, and it was beautifully animated, like new, you know what I mean? Like it was so well animated. But Toy Story 3 was a way better ending for like the toys. Like Andy goes to college, moves on, teaches you. Like when I was a kid, like watched Toy Story 3, I was like, fuck, you know what I mean? It made you want to grow up. And then Toy Story 4 is Woody's like, fuck my friends, fuck the kids. I'm gonna get this. Me and this bitch are going to the carnival. And I was like, I mean, yeah, that was an okay ending, but it wasn't as good as number 3. Um,
Hopefully the fifth one,
I
it
don't
just
think they're gonna
involves
do a fifth one. They
it
can't.
just involves a dog chewing on the toys.
Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, so me and her are huge Disney fans, but we never really know when we're gonna go to Disneyland and shit. Like the last time I went to Disneyland was 2017,
Hmm.
so it's been a while. So we usually go as fast as we can. Like, what can we do next? Before you know what I mean? Let's go here. Let's go there.
Hey,
So we're always like, what can we do? We gotta do this. We gotta do that. Before the park closes. You know what I mean? So we're running all over the park, and that's why like we get so fucking tired. But then we got the magic key, so we can go there anytime we want throughout the entire year,
mm.
except for like selected days, like holidays, like Christmas and shit. So then, like the first day, we didn't realize that, and we fucking were going everywhere, and we were chafing, and our legs were fucking killing us. And then we realized we're gonna be there again. Like we did Disneyland, California. Legs were fucking killing us because we were like running to make sure we can make it to shit. But it was a lot of fun. They opened up a whole new shit in California Adventure. It's the second park. It's like Avengers Campus, so it's like all Avengers and Marvel and shit like that.
Do they still have the safari place where it has all the fucking animals and shit? Am I thinking something else?
That's Animal Kingdom in Disney World.
Okay,
They
never mind.
had Bugs Life. That's probably what you're thinking of, where it's all like plant life and shit, made you feel like you're an ant. But they got rid of all that for Avengers Campus, where it's just all Marvel's characters.
Fucking Marvel.
But they had this new shop, and I thought it was badass. So what it is it's an Ant-Man themed thing where the food is affected like by you know what I mean, like you know it's like not really, but basically like you get foods in different shapes and sizes. So like I had a pretzel, and it was this fucking big. It was humongous. And they have like these little. It was cute. Like it would show like a tiny pretzel, and it would go into a room, and then you see like a flash, like a portal, and then it comes out huge.
I see.
So it
Yes.
was, and then like you'd get a chicken sandwich. You know what I mean? Like a regular sandwich would be like that big, but then the chicken in it would be like this big. Like it wouldn't fit. You know what I mean? It was like goofy shit like that.
I see.
But it was a lot of fun. Uh, 10 out of 10. We're gonna probably go back for one day in October, and then probably December sometime. But yeah, um, I really like Disney. I think it's fun. And it's a nice little thing for me and my girlfriend. Like we kind of connect over it, and like, you know what I mean? Because she's not really a comedian fan. You know what I mean? So like me and her bond over like, oh, I like Disney.
Wow. What a weird person to date then.
Well, okay, so dude, she my like when you get to know her, she's funny as fuck, dude. like watch my vlogs that we do. She's so fucking stupid. It's so funny. It's just oh shit. Please tell me it's not. Oh fuck. Please.
We didn't record it.
No, it's frozen. Oh, we're still going.
Okay,
We're still going.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
we're froze again. Oh, come on. We're lagging a bit. Ah, just video. Oh, there it goes. But she's such a fucking character. She's hella funny, dude. Like, that's why, like, when people are like, you have a lot of jokes about your girlfriend, it's because she's that stupid. It's so funny. Like,
you gotta make fun. You know what? You're right. You know what? You should always make fun of stupid girlfriends.
No.
You know?
I'm not saying no. It's how do I say it? It's just so she's not into comedy like stand up wise, but she likes that I'm into it. You know?
Right.
Like she's the one who I've said this before. She's the one who got me into stand up. You know that, right?
I didn't know that.
Basically what happened was she was in film school. Like she's a photographer, videographer. Like she, you know what I mean? Like she's really good with that shit.
Yeah.
And she was going to school, and we were just sitting there, and then she just goes, "What do you want to do? Like, what have you always wanted to do?" And I was like, I don't know. Like, I'm very into comedy. Like, I've always wanted to be a stand-up comedian. And she's like, "Why don't you?" And I was like, "Fucking, we're in Stockton. There ain't shit here."
That's what I thought.
Like, in my head, I thought you had to be in, like, L.A. or New York to do it.
Yeah, that's what I thought, too.
So she's like, "I'm sure you could find an open mic or something." So she helped me do some research, and then I found the Deliberation Room in Stockton, and I did an open mic there.
Yeah.
And so, like, she's the one that was like, "Fucking follow your dreams. Just try it. See what's the worst that can happen." And then I just started meeting people, and then people were like, "Hey, there's stuff out in Sacramento." And then one thing led to another, and I started doing it more frequently and became a comedian.
That's how you got to kick a rock, you know, and then the rock it fucking falls down the thing, it becomes a boulder, and this analogy doesn't make any sense. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
But it's just funny because out of all people, like it's so weird because me and her both have anxiety, but we have the opposites of each other. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I get anxiety, but I'm an overthinker. So
yeah,
I get too wound up.
I'm very if you've seen my anxiety in action a bunch of times.
Oh, yeah, I kind of had a little bit of it today.
Yeah. How mine really works is it's compared to her. So she has, if I were to throw her in a conversation with a random stranger, just one-on-one, it'll freak her out. She can't, like, it's very hard to, like, remain, you know what I mean? I could talk to a stranger all day. I don't care. You know, we do it for a fucking living. But when it comes to parties where we're walking through crowds, hanging out with people in groups, big groups with strangers, like at bars and stuff.
Yeah.
She's hella cool. Concerts, like she loves it. I fucking hate it. Like I had a panic attack. I had like 2 panic attacks at Disneyland because, you know, you walk around the crowds of people, and I'm just like, oh my, that's the only thing I hate about Disneyland. It's just walking through crowds of people. Her, she's like, pa-choo, pa-choo, like walking through it. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I get zoom past crowds. I don't care about them.
I can't. I freak out. She has to like drag me because I don't know what I'm doing, and so it's very weird because like we kind of help each other out. Like if there's like a random, like if there's a homeless man asking her for change, she's like, I'm like, calm down, he just wants $1. Give him.
No, what you do, you just say, I only have an ATM card on me, and you walk away every single time. You know, that's what you really should do.
Sometimes it depends on how nice they are.
Good old ATM Mark. Well, shit. How much time do we got here? Because we gotta wrap this up soon.
We're at 33. You want to do like a 40, 45? This would be the first short one we've ever done.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody. I gotta go to sleep soon.
Yeah, he has work, I have work in the evening tomorrow, but he has work in the morning.
Hopefully they'll fire me one of these days. That's my goal.
But yeah, we should
maybe I should wear this shirt to work tomorrow. I think that'll be it.
If you guys not watching on YouTube, he has a shirt that says "No ma'am," and it's the female like signal, and then it has a X through it. Fucking God, man.
Yeah. It's from the Married with Children.
Yeah.
When Al Bundy, he started a woman-hating group, which is what I might do soon. Jesus. I don't know why I'm single. I really don't understand why I'm single. Makes no sense to me.
Man. Again, I'm just tripping out about the mic we did. That was fun. I'm really trying to I'm trying to work on some new material. I have a bunch of premises and I'm just trying to make them something. It's like bothering me because I keep coming up with these ideas and then I just don't know where to take the joke further. You know?
Yeah.
The one thing that was pissing me off is because all the comics like at the mic were like, you know what I mean, taking the microphone from each other. And every single time I'd see a person and think of a joke, I'm like, ha, 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 ha. And then they would hand me the mic right when the person was gone. So I'm like, well,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
have
yeah.
a joke now.
We'll have to do a better system of that
But
than what
it
we
made
had.
better than just us standing there and like all, you know what I mean, one by one. And it'd be
Yeah.
silent. You're like, hello, how are you doing? Yeah,
We'll have to think something out. We're not quite sure. It was good that we had multiple mics. We didn't know what we were doing. At one points of it, I felt like I was having a headache because at first, everybody was nervous and uncomfortable, and I was getting the gear ready. Like, this is gonna be so fucking weird. And I was plugging in shit,
I was
and I
like,
was
I
like
already
testing out.
was walking into it knowing it was weird. I was like, whatever. That's why I wanted to go first. I was like, if it gets shut down, at least I wanted to like be able to perform.
Yeah,
And
but as it was going along, I was getting like, we're taking this too far.
we've gone too far.
Like one of the comics said this. I'm not gonna name him here, but he was like,
Know
"Oh,
who
you're
you're
wearing a
talking.
mask, huh? You're wearing a mask, huh? You kind of look like a KKK member." And I'm
Yeah, and I
just
was
like,
like,
"What?
oh fuck,
What are
no.
we doing right now?"
I mean, yeah, it went from like, hey, how you guys doing? And we were all saying like cheesy grape jokes. Like I have one, like the one when I said the Disneyland, and then what else did I say? I said the fucking oh, I said the stupid joke of like, I like how all of us comics are performing in front of the great, in a park in front of the Great Festival when half of us aren't even allowed in front of a school. So like, you know what I mean, being playful, and then we just started being like, look at this motherfucker over here with the pants. You look so stupid, and I'm like I wasn't, but like some of the comics were, and I was like, fucking, now they're getting angry.
I think I made a very screwed up. Oh yeah, this guy was wearing a champion shirt.
Yeah.
And it's like, sir, you're wearing a champion shirt, but let's face it, you're a champion of nothing. And everybody was like, would you just, well, fuck. Yeah, we took it as far as we can go. We lived up to the flyer. Let's just leave it at that. We really did.
Yeah. Well, fuck, man. I mean, do you want to just keep it short and sweet this episode instead of dragging it? We're at 36, 37
That's
minutes.
free. Fuck it. It's done.
Well, you have anything to shout out this week?
That's about it. It was a strange up and down week of things and happenings, and you know, you went to Disneyland and I went to hell, and then Norm died, and then we had a strange mic, and then we had a good time at Bricks and Ops. It was another success.
The first one I missed. I haven't missed one until this one.
We needed you there in more ways than one.
I'll be at the next one.
Also, or in more ways than one, because you know you're a funny guy, and then also we need that extra speaker. Oh boy.
I forgot about that. What was it bad?
Let's just say some people up front heard it, and the people in the back, not so much.
I need some of that cocaine money.
I know.
No, I'm sorry, man. Literally, I was thinking about this too because whenever I have to do Pro AM when we get Poppy starting up, which I believe next Tuesday, not this Tuesday coming up, next Tuesday we're gonna have.
Yeah.
Whenever like I go to Laughs Unlimited, like I need like you with your hey babe. Pizza. I'll be right there. I need you with like a spare speaker to come up when I'm like, and you know what I mean, because I won't be there.
Wait, you're not. What? I'm not.
Remember how I told you like we're doing Laughs on Tuesdays, but there's gonna be that one Tuesday where I'm gonna be at Laughs.
Oh yeah, I got it. I'll
That's
bring
what
my
I meant,
shit.
so.
All right, I got it.
But
I'll bring
at
my
Poppy's,
shit.
it's a small room. By the way,
Yeah,
Poppy's every Tuesday starting on 9/28, September 28th. We're gonna start having Poppy's broken open mic every Tuesday after starting September 28th. Don't forget too, I'll be at Laughs Unlimited this Tuesday, which is the 21st, and I'll be at Laughs October 13th for the There Goes the Neighborhood show with Jimmy Earl with a bunch of comics, and this Friday on the 24th, I'll be at Stab Comedy Theater doing the Body Posy show. with some great comedians. So
Wait, there's a theater over there?
it's called Stab Comedy Theater. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
actually. I mean, I guess it's because they do improv, so technically it's a theater.
Wait, is there a bigger room? Because I remember doing
It's
that
a
open mic.
small room, but then now they have a back. They're in their the back now.
Okay, got it. Okay, okay. I was like, a
So, by the
theater?
way,
Is
their
that?
open mic is back on Thursdays.
Well, I have the same problem Stephen Milani has when he goes over there, if you know what I'm
Oh yeah,
saying.
the back.
Yeah, da, da,
Yeah,
da,
yeah.
da, da,
Fucking
da, da, we
vacation
can't
all
do
we
it.
ever wanted.
Da, 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 you know what I'm saying. I can't say that.
Anything
I
else?
don't know. Whatever. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe. Look, I don't know. Whatever. Maybe I can't say what exactly,
Yeah.
but
Moving
maybe.
on. Moving on.
Moving on. Moving on.
Anyways, any other shows? And then of course the Hype Bar every Sunday. We skipped the last 2 Sundays, but we'll see what happens. It's still hanging in there. Um, Follow my YouTube channel. You guys can see the new vlog I just posted about us going in front of the Great Festival. And stay tuned in about a week or maybe less because I'm gonna be at work, so I'll have time to edit. I have a Disney vlog coming out. I vlogged while I was in Disney. It was fun. I think that's about it that I have to shout out. Follow the
Me-
TikTok. Almost, we're close to 20, I believe 23K followers. We're at like 22.9. We're so close to 23,000.
Wait, you?
23,000 followers?
You?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the fucking Maple-Baum fucking
Oh no, the
goddamn.
Maple-Baum, we're only at like 10 followers, but we're getting good views. Like each video gets like 1,000 plays.
I never know how that works. I never know how
I
that
don't.
TikTok thing works either.
It's complicated. I can explain it, but there's a lot that goes into it.
Well, after that avalanche of Jordan plugs, the Maple train is still getting worked on the station. So anyway, follow me on at Madman Maple on Instagram and then on TikTok and what? Yes. Who?
Maple-Baum, of course, Twitter and Instagram is still going. Maple-Baum Pod or podcast. And if you go to qbombcomedy.com/podcast, Maple-Baum officially has its own section on my website. And I am working right now to make t-shirts. So if you guys want, check out the website, get familiar with it because we will be having merchandise soon, which I'm really excited for. But yeah, we have Q-Bomb Comedy now has a Maple-Baum podcast section for all things Maple-Baum. So you can find all of the social medias, everything. Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all of it, YouTube, all of it's in one location now.
Oh my god. Talk about a man who has his fucking shit in order.
Yes,
Look at that.
that's why I got the website, man.
Look at that. Look at that guy right there.
Why? That's so cute.
I don't know why I always do this. I went over that a couple weeks ago. I was like, "Hey, man, Angel." He started doing some. He started doing some comedy. He was like, "Hey, look at that." I'm not like fucking flipping. I mean, you know what I'm doing? It's like, "All right, look at that, yeah." It's where you point at the guy. You're like, "All right, now we're talking."
Instead of it being like you or you, it's it's like you're pointing at, like screw you up your. Anyways,
I don't know. Anyway, my upcoming dates. Anyway, follow me at Madman Maple and I forget what the fuck else. Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Who gives a shit? Who cares about me?
Oh my god.
Fucking cares about me? Whatever. Oh yeah, my beer reviews and shit. Yeah. Fucking what else? Yeah, I got beer reviews. That's on my YouTube channel. And then that's it. I don't know. I got nothing to plug. This sucks. It sucks when you don't have any. You ever watch Legion of Skanks?
No.
You ever hear that podcast? It's a really fun. Yeah. Do you know Big J Okerson is?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, you never heard of him. Okay. Him and like two other comics. When it comes to the third guy, Dave Smith, because Big J's like, yeah, I'm gonna be in Philly, I'm gonna be in Boston, I'm gonna be here. It's this sold out. This weekend, I'm gonna be in Arizona and trying out Phoenix over there. Dave, what are your plugs? Well, I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. That's about it.
Well, anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for listening. I love this podcast. It's so much fun. Tune in with us next week. Hey, maybe if me and Mark get a little froggy since this episode's short, maybe we'll throw in another short episode sometime this week if we have time.
Phil and
But
Froggy.
yeah, Phil and Froggy, man, hip hop.
Rip it.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. Continued success, Mark.
Well, I don't have any.
Well, it's just you have success. Anyway, bye. Later,
Bye.
guys.